Charles Ease, everything you need to know. When you need to know it, man, subscribe, share, like if you haven't already. I definitely appreciate all the support, all the new support, everybody just been rocking with me, and all my future supporters that I know is on the way, man. Let's jump in a little bit about this Big Gip. He been tearing up the internet lately, talking about hip-hop in the 90s up until now. He been on the Art of Dialogue, man, and he done said some abrasive shit, man. He done said some very interesting things, man, mainly about New York. At first I was like, is this hate justified that New York is getting? I had to ask myself this, man, but I remember how New York was moving at the time when they had the reign in hip-hop. They could seem very disrespectful, very arrogant, man. And that arrogance traveled with them wherever they go. Big Gip was being interviewed and he made a statement saying that Tupac would have been with Beyonce and not Jay-Z. If Pac was still alive, I was like, man. It was kind of a build-up up until that point. I was like, damn, Gip, you reaching, Gip. Where is this coming from? Like, damn, to say that Beyonce would have been with Tupac, but he kind of cleared it up, basically saying Tupac was a ladies' man, and he was, he was at all the top female chicks. You feel me? And he might have been known to sleep with some niggas' girls and shit. You feel me? Like maybe allegedly in the Biggie situation, him and Faith has been rumors for years, man, but I can't put that on Pac's name, knowing that, you feel me, he was just intentionally like hitting niggas' bitches and shit. I don't want to put that on him, man. But yeah, man, Gip was saying some shit that seemed like he was really hating on the East Coast, man. But like I said, I had to remember how them East Coast New York niggas, to be Pacific, was moving, man. When they had that reign in hip-hop, they thought anything outside of New York was corny, was whack. I believe they even booed Outkast, Dungeon Family, which Big Gip and his crew is part of and shit. Booed them at the Source Awards and shit, man. So is this hate, or what seems to be hate that Big Gip is saying, is it justified, man? A lot of New York niggas, not only in New York, but when they left and spread it abroad, they took that cockiness, that demeanor, they took it with them, man, to other cities. It was very disrespectful, rubbing people the wrong way, man. And let's keep it funky, man. A lot of them met their end doing that shit, man. A lot of New York cats going out of town, not respecting a man in his home, not wiping their feet when they step in another man's house in another man's city. A lot of them, it led to their demise, man. Let's keep it what it is, man. New York they was shitting on a lot of niggas, man. They was feeling themselves. So I could kind of see what Big Gip is saying, man. I could kind of see. But however, when you tell that story of hip-hop, I don't care what type of bias you gotta tell it right. But wait. Let's be so clear. Atlanta, they've been reigning with this hip-hop thing. It's been for a minute now. It's been for a minute, maybe about 15, 20 years. Atlanta been reigning with this hip-hop thing for a minute now. But the truth has to be told. A lot of people feel MC Shy D from Bronx River up in New York, a lot of people said he went to Atlanta and took hip-hop down there, man. He planted the hip-hop seed in Atlanta. When we tell the story, we must tell it right, man. But let's not take nothing from Atlanta. Atlanta's been the hot spot, been dubbed Black Hollywood. They earned that name. Atlanta been doing their thing with this entertainment for a long, long time now, man. Got it in a chokehold. The influence of hip-hop, it spread it out abroad everywhere, man. It spread it out abroad no matter how big Atlanta might be now in the hip-hop industry or being back then in the hip-hop industry. It was some New York niggas who came there and ingratiated themselves in the culture and kind of planted that seed. Whether you like it or not, you gotta tell hip hop how it is, man. You gotta speak the truth on it, man. Hip hop's 50th anniversary is coming up, man. So it's a lot of big shit going on with hip hop. People is kind of fighting over this shit. Who created it? Who didn't create it? Who was there? Who wasn't there? Who was in the room? I don't know how the hell you being there is you creating it, but that's another story, man. What I did like when Big Gip, also on the Art of Dialogue, he spoke on how he was so appreciative of meeting his heroes, Chuck D. He said he met Chuck D. Chuck D knew who he was. He really came back strong on that after he said some abrasive shit about the East Coast, about New York, man. He really came strong on that, speaking very highly on KRS-One. Chuck D, did somebody get the Gip? For Gip to say these things? Or this was really flowing from Gip's heart? I think it was from a genuine place, man. Goody Mob, Outkast, Dungeon Family, they done made some of the best music in hip-hop, period. Some of the greatest groups in hip-hop, hands down, man. Did somebody get the Gip for him to give this type of praise to Chuck D, KRS-One, all the legends? You know, because this was after he said these things about New York hip-hop, the whole state and climate of hip-hop in the 90s and shit, man. Did somebody tug on Gip? Yo, Gip, it ain't good to be saying these things about New York hip-hop. But listen, I'm just foreshadowing. Like I said, I think Gip was really coming from a genuine place, man, when he said this. I just wanted to tap in real quick. I just wanted to move this conversation forward, man. I love these hip-hop conversations, man. I love anything about the culture, man. Something positive about the culture, not just the violence and the bullshit, the low-hanging fruit. But I love what Gip was saying. I love how Gully TV expressed himself about Big Gip, what Big Gip was saying. I love this thing, hip-hop. I just wanted to chime in, man. Give my little views for the people and all that, man. Your boy Charles Ease. Subscribe, share, like, yeah. Again, y'all get in my comments. Let me know what y'all think about the Big Gip interview, man. Was he being biased? Was the hate towards New York justified, man? You feel me? Was it justified? Yes or no? Get in my comments. Let me know. Your boy Charles Ease. Everything you need to know when you need to know it. That's my time. Until next time. Peace.